in to my chat this day. I hope you're doing fine and your day is good. Wherever you're connecting me with, or wherever you're tuning me from, make sure that you just subscribe to this YouTube channel. Make sure that you like this. Make sure that you share this. And I hope it's going to give us a great and nice time to interact and share some good moments. We are talking about life. So wherever you are, feel free to tell me where you're watching me from. I'll be happy to listen to you. I'll be happy to chat with you. I'll be happy to interact with you. This is Humble M, and in case maybe you wish to follow me more, you can follow me on my Facebook page. It's called Humble M Gospel Ministry, and that is amazing. So I wish charity to hear somebody saying hi to me. I wish to hear somebody telling me where they're connecting me from. That is amazing. Life. Wow, what has life taught you so far? What has life taught you so far in this life? I wish to see people joining. I wish to see people joining me here. Yeah. Yeah, where are you guys? Where are you today? Where are you today? We're talking about life. Yeah, talking about life. Nilipili kushinda lo. Nilipili kushinda lo. Nilipi siku ya leo. Nilipili kushinda lo. Nilipili kushinda lo. Nilipili kushinda lo. Chat, where are you people? Where are you today? Chat, come on. We can talk, we can talk, we can have a chat, we can have a talk. We can have a talk, we can have a chat. Where are you guys? You see where we are right now, it's a weekend. We are talking about fun facts of life. And these are serious fun facts of life that you can you can be amazed hearing them. And number one, I really don't know if someone has ever seen a hippopotamus. Hippopotamus kwa Kiswahili inaitwaje? Somebody who knows hippopotamus kwa Kiswahili inaitwaje? We are talking about the fun facts of life. Hii maisha inashangaza sana. We have some facts zenye unakaa unaangalia hivi unasema, is it really normal? Who have ever seen a hippopotamus? Have ever seen a hippopotamus? Kiswahili inaitwaje? One fact or fun fact about this life is that a hippopotamus ama kiboko, naitwa kiboko. A hippopotamus can run faster than a man. Do you really know what a hippopotamus is? Anajua hippopotamus, and who has ever seen a hippopotamus? A hippopotamus is an animal that partially lives in water and land. And the fun fact about that hippopotamus is that the hippopotamus can run faster than a man. Consider the fastest running people in Kenya like Omanyala, the fastest running people like Leil, the fastest men like Sambini. If you have ever seen someone who can sprint, the sprinters. Kwa mfano, those who are watching me from Kenya, you understand I know very well Omanyala. A fun fact of life is that a hippopotamus can run faster than Omanyala. So what will happen if you come in contact or we come close to a hippopotamus? What will you do? I know most of you, the fun thing unaweza fanya ukikutana na hippopotamus ni kulia uite mama yako. ni kuweka nduru uite mama yako as if your mother is going to coming to help you. What will you do in case you come in contact with a hippopotamus? Because a fun fact about this life is that a hippopotamus can run faster than you. Are you supposed to be crying? Are you supposed to be shouting? Are you supposed to be jumping or laughing around? Or you just wait for a hippopotamus to eat you up? In fact, it kills you seriously because the mouth of a hippopotamus, it has got teeth, two teeth looking like this on the lower side and the upper side. So they are like this. They are like this. So just assume a hippopotamus inashika kichwa yako, holding your head. It just squeezes like this, key number once, then your head splits in two. So what do you think can be a remedy when you come across a hippopotamus? We are talking about fun facts of life. If you have not subscribed to this YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. And please tell me where you're watching me from. I'm seeing people watching me. Just comment down there. Where are you watching me from? I'll be happy to hear or to see, to listen, to read your comment. It is great for me to know that at least someone is watching me from somewhere or someone is tuned on my live podcast. And it's going to make me feel happy. Definitely make me feel happy because when someone chooses to leave everything and watch you, it's not easy. It's not easy. So that's number one factor about life. A hippopotamus can run faster than a man. And if it can run faster than a man, it means that when you come in across a hippopotamus, there is something that you must be doing so that you save your life. Because if you cannot save your life, it's going to kill you. It's going to chew you up, man. It's going to, I'm sorry, I wanted to say it's going to screw your head. Number two fact about life is that a crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. A crocodile. Who knows a crocodile? A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out the way you are used to say all that. The fun fact of life is that a crocodile cannot do that. And in genetics, wale wenye mmesoma biology, those who have studied genetics, tell me where you're watching me from, please. If you have not subscribed to this channel, subscribe to it. Subscribe to it, kindly please. We are doing a raw content, no editing, no anything. Subscribe and please comment. Tell me which city you're watching me from, which country you're watching me from, which nation you're watching me from. I'll be happy to read. So, a crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. In as much as we know the crocodile, na venye iko na mdomo yake hivi, its tongue cannot come out. So it cannot lick itself the way you lick your mouth. But I know ladies do not lick their mouths or their lips, sorry. Because utalambache midomo yenye umeweka lipstick. How will you do it? Can a lady tell me here, anybody? Kama wewe ni lady, umeweka lipstick, unaweka, you have put all over the lipstick. So when your lips are dry, like for us men, but it is so hard. It reminds me of something very, very, very awkward. If you are a man, you have to live by the mercies of God. If you are a lady, you can compromise your state. You can compromise your situation, but a man, you have to live by your, and you live to just the way you are. Because when you are a man and you are born ugly, like me, am I ugly? Can somebody tell me, am I ugly or am I handsome or am I fearfully and wonderfully made? Oh my. Oh my. Can you please comment where you're watching me from and are you getting me loud and clear or not? Just comment, like, and subscribe. I'm seeing 7 people watching me right now. Just touch that like button. You'll be doing me a favor. You can also do what? Thank you very much for that comment. I feel humbled to read your comment. I feel humbled to read your comment. I feel humbled when you subscribe on this channel, please. If you're watching, you're not subscribed, kindly touch the subscribe button, please. That's a favor to me. These 8 people, can you kindly just touch the like button and comment where you're watching me from. So I was saying that life is actually very rough. We are talking about the fun fact about a crocodile, that it cannot leap or stick out its tongue the way you usually do. See, like some ladies, if they want to be romantic, they use their tongue. to hell. I don't know that. So as a man, like a man, if you are born ugly, you don't have anything that you're supposed to be doing. The only thing that will save you as a man when you are born ugly is to work hard, man, and get money. If you have money, these ladies never bother. They never bother about how a man looks like. They never bother about the size of the head. Man, ladies, I know you're here watching me. It is you who's going to face it in a labor room. No, someone can understand. So, in as much as money cannot compromise the state of the relationship you are in as much as you don't want to care how that person looks like, but consider the head. That's important. Are we together? If we are together, just say hi. Just say hi if you are together. Just say hi. If we are together, getting me nicely and well. Okay. So I was saying that ladies can compromise themselves because the beauty of a woman is in the eyes of the beholder. Are you together? I can be seeing my partner saying that she is very beautiful. The way I look at her, I admire everything that she has. I admire her walking style, I admire her waist, I admire her lips, I admire her face, I admire everything. And you too, I'm talking to men first. But now the problem comes in here. When another man looks at that lady, he says like, where did this guy look at? Which quality did this guy base on so that he chooses to take this woman? That's why Elema said that one man's meat is another man's poison. You can be looking at me feeling that, oh, this guy is so ugly, this guy is so black, he's so dark, he's not even attractive. But the fun fact of life is that when another person looks at me, it says like, oh my, just want to be with a man like him. I just want to hang around with a man like him. I just want to spend my entire life with a man like him. That is a fun fact. Are we together? So, what you like is not probably what I should be liking. And at one point, we might have what we call things that we love in common. For example, we can love partying, we can love having adventure, we can love just walking around. I think that if you have not subscribed currently, please just touch the subscribe button and touch a like button. And it is good to tell me where you're watching me from. I'll be happy and glad to read your comment. I'll be happy. Sifa Rosette, thank you for your comment. I'll appreciate anybody who comments on here and anybody who tells me where they're watching me from, because this is the reason to us why I'm having a live interaction. Are you together? Yeah, let us move on about the facts about this life. We have another thing funny, a funny thing here, a fact about life. Something is here funny. But before we reach there, look at this. It is said that pigs cannot look up into the sky. It is physically impossible. A pig, nguruwe. How many of you mko na nguruwe kwa? Ama how many of you mshaona nguruwe? The way you usually see hiyo kichwa ya nguruwe, it is said that fun fact is that hiyo nguruwe haiwezi angalia juu hivi. The moment unakaa unaangalia juu unaona nini? So nguruwe inaishingi tu inaona mbele. Inaona tu mbele. Yaani hata haionangi jua. Haijaiona mwezi. But the fun fact is that ushike hiyo kitu miguu angalishe juu ione juu hivi. I'm sure inaweza kimbia mbio sana. It can run very fast. Because the nature, the physiological nature of a pig is that it cannot look up. Its eyes cannot turn. For example, the physiological nature of a hen, ama poultry, ama kuku, is that kuku haiwezi angalia juu na macho mbili. Its nature is created that when it is looking up, it looks with one eye like this. So a simple question to you. Kama kuna kuku watatu mahali, halafu mwewe anapita. Huyo mwewe akipita hivi, issue ni kwamba unauliza swali, ni macho mangapi atakuwa yameona huyo mwewe? That's a question that you should be asking yourself, because the way kuku imeumbwa ni kwamba haiwezi tazama hivi kama venye unatazama, inatazama hivi. Asi, now the only difference now is here, nguruwe haiwezi tazama juu hivi, macho yake ama umbo lake haiwezi ruhusu inue kichwa hivi, so haijawahi ona juu. Shukuru Mungu, maana wewe unaona juu, unaona kando, unaweza tingika, uone nyuma hivi. Nguruwe imeumbwa kuangalia mbele. That is a fun fact about life. Another fun fact about life is that an ostrich eye is bigger than its whole brain. Ashaona ostrich. Sisi wenye tunatoka western tumezoea kuona tu kuku. What's ever seen an ostrich? Not unless you visit Impala Park in Kisumu. Not unless you visit a national park in Nairobi. It's when you will see an ostrich. An ostrich, as big as it is, a fun fact of life is that its brain is smaller than its eye. Yani hiyo kitu iko na akili kidogo. That's why no wonder when an ostrich is chased so much, inakimbia na inaingiza kichwa yake kwa mchanga. It hides its face in sand, thinking that inapoingiza kichwa kwa mchanga, mwili yake pia imejificha. Unapata nafasi hata unaweka viboko kwa huko kukiuno. Unachinja. That's a fun fact about life of an ostrich. When I came across this topic, I said that I have just to share for my people to enjoy and see that, hey, mtu akutusi kwamba usikue mjinga kama ostrich, but the way atakuwa amekutusi vibaya sana. Because a fact is that bird, its brain is very small compared to its eye. Iko na akili kidogo kama ya ostrich. But you see, a fun fact is that in this life unahitaji akili kidogo kufaulu. You do not need serious strength kufanya kazi na nguvu sana. You don't need, in as much as you have your qualifications right there, in as much as you have good things that you deserve and all the positive sides, kuna mtu mwenye hana hizo specifications zako, and that person is doing a very serious great job. Yes. Why? They did not need the whole of their brain. They just needed a very little bit of the brain that made them to just trigger or twist something somewhere. Then they got the opportunity of doing what they are doing right now. In as much as an ostrich has got a very little or a small amount of brain, but it's considered to be the fastest bird. And it's considered to be a very serious bird that inaweza kupatia teke moja na unafaint, unakufa. Kwa na akili kidogo haiwezi warranty that unaishi tu kama mjinga. And by the way, kuna watu wenye ni wajinga wenye wajaenda shule lakini they are very successful. I want you to look seriously into your life and consider this. Maybe you are privileged, you finished campus. You went through, let me say, when you're in Kenya, you went through the 844 system. You went through all the 844 system from primary, it took 8 years, it took 4 years in high school, then 4 years in campus or college or university. Then you came from university. I'm talking to you. You. Are you hearing me? Just comment or just say hi if you're hearing me. So, when you came from campus, there is a friend of yours who dropped out from school akiwa class 8. Unang'ang'ana the 4 years. Huyu jamaa anang'ang'ana anapata pikipiki ya boda. I'm not advocating that you go and do that. I'm giving it an example. We're talking about a fun fact of a little brain of an ostrich. If you have ever seen an ostrich. So, the challenge is here now. By the moment you're finishing, let's say Form 4, this guy amekodisha shamba, amelima, amepanda, amevuna mahindi yako ameweka. Definitely uking'ang'ana in those 4 years, maybe atakuwa na mtoto mmoja ama watoto wawili. Unang'ang'ana na family planning, entire campus life. I know campus life. I've been through campus. I know. Mkifika campus ndo hao mmeoana, you marry each other. When you go for long holiday, bwana yako anaenda kwao ama bibi yako anaenda kwao, wewe unaenda nyumbani. These things happen. I've ever seen them happen. I saw them happen when I was in Egerton University those days, some times back. Yeah. So, mnapong'ang'ana mtoke hivyo, this guy ameng'ang'ana na hiyo akili yake kidogo. I'm giving an example that having a little brain does not mean that you will suffer in this life. Ama kutosoma does not mean that you will suffer in this life. Unaweza kuwa hujasoma, you might not be educated, you might not have what others are having, but you are smart with your little brain. If you are smart with your little brain, it means that you're going to make something positive about this life. You can invest your little brain in using or in what we call, we have those who do manual work. I have a friend of mine, let me surprise you. I have an in-law. That in-law, when you go to her home, you find that the house that lady is staying in, then you see the type of man that this woman has. Ukiingia kwa hiyo boma unaweza fikiria huyo bwana yake ni watchman ama ni mchungaji wa ng'ombe kwa hiyo boma. The guy anafanya tu kazi, kulima, kupanda miwa na akili kidogo. I'll drop out in, kulingana na venye shemeji aliniambia, I'll drop out in primary 2. Primary 2, class 2, or rather I can say grade 2 as per the Kenyan system of learning, grade 2. But this guy, when he broke out or when he dropped out of school, he did not just sit. Like kuna time nilisikia mtu anasema hata wajinga pia uishi. So after dropping out of school, this guy decided to start doing serious farming. He invested in poultry farming, he invested in cattle farming, he invested in sugarcane farming, groundnuts, maize farming. And right now this guy is very wealthy. Remember, he does not have any papers. Another thing, just to remind you that being with a little mind like an ostrich, maana akili ya ostrich venye tumesoma fun fact hapo ni kwamba an ostrich's eye is very small. It's bigger than its brain. So that small brain, you can use it at least to do something. Convert some idle resources and make them to be useful and do something. Are we together? Yeah. It's not all about kuwa na ati mimi ni mjanja, mimi ni mjanja. Watu wajanja hii dunia ni maskini. Watu smart ndo wanaishi. And I really don't know, are you smart ama ni mjanja? Unaweza kuwa, unajua kuwa na akili na kuwa na papers ya maanishi kwamba wewe uko na akili. Unaweza go through system na ukosa akili. Are we together? Wow, it's amazing. Another fun fact about this life. Nani anajua avocado? Avocado. Napenda kula avocado na githeri. Unakula avocado na sukuma wiki, unakula avocado na wengine they just find it fun utafuna avocado. Avocado is not a vegetable. Avocado is a fruit. Can you take that as a fun fact about this life? Avocado is a fruit. It's not a vegetable. Wengine mnaweza pika ugali mkule na avocado. Ukikula ugali na avocado ama avocado as an accompaniment, it doesn't mean that that is a vegetable. No, it is a fruit because it has a seed. Are you together? Wow. Another serious fun fact about this life is that, do you know that a cockroach can live 7 days minus a head? Cockroach. So the moment you're killing cockroaches in your house, the moment you're killing cockroaches in your house, thinking that you are finishing them, a fun fact about a cockroach is that it can live 7 days minus a head. Wewe unaenda unapiga cockroach, unakata kichwa. If that cockroach has got eggs, unakata kichwa unasema umeimaliza. It will take 1 week while still alive. Why? Because a cockroach breathes through what we call spiracles. It does not breathe through the head na nose. So in as much as hata unakata hiyo head, bado itakuwa ina breathe. Na chakula haiwezi fanya ikakufa. Tuko pamoja. It takes time before it dies. And a serious much fun fact about a cockroach is that in as much as unaona cockroach kwamba a dirty animal, when you touch a cockroach, we are told that ikiondoka kwa mkono wake inaenda kujisafisha, maana yeye inaona wanadamu ni wachafu na wanadamu wanaona a cockroach ni dirty. That's a serious fun fact that has amazed me. I really don't know if it has amazed you too, but it's so serious. A fact about a cockroach. We have serious fun facts that will amaze you in this life. Another fun fact, I really don't know. Nani anajua shrimp? Nani ashasikia kitu inaitwa shrimp? Shrimp. Shrimp is a type of an arachnida. Oh my. Arachnida in a kingdom crustacean. Oh my. Kama ukusoma biology, this one inakupita tu kama upepo. A shrimp's heart, moyo ya shrimp, venye wewe moyo yako iko kwa kifua na kwa mwili wako, na the other animals or the other creatures, mioyo yao, their hearts are in the lower part of the body. A fun fact about love is that a shrimp, na sasa hata kama ujui Mombasa, kama hujaifika Mombasa, but hujaifika Mombasa, but I usually tell myself that the moment nitafika Mombasa, nitakula shrimp. The shrimp that I'm talking about is nani ashaikula hii shrimp? That it is heart, moyo yake inapatikana kwa kichwa. I can't just imagine kama Mungu angetuumba sisi moyo wa mwanadamu aweke kwa kichwa. Wengi wetu ati ungekuwa unasema kwamba kichwa inaniuma, nasema moyo inaniuma. It is amazing. Sema moyo inaniuma. Yeah. And a fun fact about besides a shrimp, kuna kitu inaitwa octopus. Octopus nayo akili ya octopus. Sasa naongelea watu wenye ambao hujaona hizi vitu bana, itakuwa ina make a lot of nothing, no sense to you. Akili ya octopus ama brain ya octopus inapatikana kwa hizo mikono zake. Kila mkono iko na brain. That's why unapokata octopus kichwa, it still will function normally. Unlike a cockroach, ukikata kichwa cockroach itaishi 7 days. Haya, shrimp ukikata kichwa yake hivi uache huku chini, a shrimp will continue to live like some time because moyo wake uko kwa kichwa. This life is amazing. These fun facts are very real and they can blow your mind if you don't even imagine or think about it. If you take time and research and study, you will come across all these things. That's why I'm telling you this. I came across this and I said that it's worth me just coming here kuongea story. Mwenye atakuwa interested na hii story ataisikia na itambamba. Shrimp's head. Another thing, another fun fact that impressed me here is that some lipsticks contain fish scales. Hello ladies, those ladies who use lipsticks. I know lipstick is good, but the lipstick, if there are some people who are never grateful in this life, they are ladies. If you are a lady and you're watching this, say hi. You see, God has created you nicely with nice lips, with a good color, skin color, makucha mzuri, eyebrows mzuri, eyelashes mzuri. You see that it's not worth you cut and put your own artificial. A fun fact about the most lipsticks that you people use is that some of them have got what you call fish scales. That's why unapoweka kwa mdomo unasema kwamba this one is permanent, it takes 24 hours, it takes a month before itoke. Fish scales. Na ukikupatia samaki atukule na scales unasema mbona mnanipatia hizo? Mbona zinakaa hivyo? Yes. The fun fact about it is that most of these have got scales. Wow, look at this. I need to talk about makojo ya nini, but achana na hiyo. Ati shark ana blink macho yake. Are you still watching? Oh. Okay. There is another serious fun fact about this life is that most people, when you want to go to sleep, you go to sleep in about 7 minutes. Hasa sijui nani alikaa chini akakaunti hii, maana unapoenda kulala you never know the time ulilala. Hata ujaribu kujitime aje, unasema kwamba I'm going to bed, you really don't know how long it takes wewe kulala. But a fun fact about it is that it takes 7 minutes for you to usingizi kukushika. Ni ati venye nilianguka tu chini pupu hivyo na nikalala. No, akili yako wewe inakuwa full, ing'ang'ane izinzie kidogo kidogo. Sasa unapoitwa unasikia na unaamka. A fun fact of it all is that 7 minutes, it takes 7 minutes for a person to fall asleep. Okay, thank you kama tune in from now. I'm happy to have you here. At least nimeongea vitu mingi sana leo for 30 minutes. Well, I hope that we find time again and we interact. This is Humble M. Make sure you subscribe to this. Make sure you comment. Make sure you share. And thank you very much for tuning in. Love you all. Have a nice time.